Oh my god, hi. Hopefully we're live. I got my coffee. I got my stuff going. So I think like I'm gonna start this with an ad break because I don't think it's anybody but me in here right now. And what I hope that this does, I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't actually bothered to look it up yet. But I hope that if I run this 1 minute of ad break once an hour, that everything will be great. So forgive me in advance. I'm gonna try this. And hopefully, when people come into the stream for the first time, they don't get immediately bombarded with ads. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. 21 minutes pre-roll app. Okay, so it does it for 20. I'll set a timer. Or I'll just start my stopwatch so it's nice and quiet. It doesn't bother us. And then be keeping my eye on that if my phone screen doesn't lock. And within 20 minutes, we will have another one. And then I think that will keep people from being attacked with ads when they first get in here. I don't like this. I don't like this, and you shouldn't. And I hope that you know that the internet is a vast place full of many tools for getting around a lot of things. So I hope that you use the many tools that you have at your disposal to get around a lot of things. And until then, if you are joining us and you can see what I'm saying, hello, how's it going? We're going to make a little Winter Wonderland thing today. And, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can see the timer on the. Okay, so Stream Manager says it, so I don't have to be minding it so close. That's better than I thought, at least. um, okay. Hi, Zergling. And if you are checking out the stream avatars, we have a new little gift. We now have hats. We only have the one hat, which is very topical, very seasonal. Look at me, I'm so festive. You have a hat now. Enjoy. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Okay, let's stop the timer over here then. We don't need it. The manager tells us. It's so helpful. It means I can put my phone away. Good deal. Hey, look at them little sandy crows at the bottom. Okay, now I was trying to mess with the Magic of Voxel UI again, and it looks like I don't have the ground grid. Don't worry, I didn't change anything that touched that at all. It just happens to not be there this time. So if I clear this, it's just gone. It's gone and everything's fine. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. So when I'm down in the model, it's not there, but when I'm up, it is. Okay, if I'm up in the object view, can I still turn it off from the object view? I don't want to live in gray. I don't want it. Grid, grid? No, I don't think we saw that it was grid. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. It should be one of these. Is it you? No. This? No. This is camera control. Oh well. At least now we know that it is tied to the world view and not the object itself. When I'm editing the object, everything's great. I can live with that. I'm going to bookmark this as that camera location. So whenever I move, I can just load it back to normal. Because like if you click here, it centers up the camera, but it always like picks a favor and adds like a 45-degree turn here, which I guess makes sense, but I kind of want to see everything nice and lush like that. Also not super necessary. I think our max scale is 255. So I'm just going to start making a whole bunch of stuff that's in that frame. Didn't we make like trees and stuff already that we were going to call upon for our little winter scene? What is our winter scene going to be? Because I'm taking it back to scratch. I'm taking it back to scratch because it's a nice start, but it's not going to be right in the finish. I can see it. It was a cool idea in my head, and with a little bit of sketching, I realized it's not going to be what I have in my head if I keep pushing on it. So I'm going to look up just Winter Wonderland, and if y'all have any inspirations on any of that, y'all let me know. I'm looking and seeing a lot of magical castles and wintry forests. And that's fine. That's nice. I suppose. I'm seeing this like little blue creek going through snow with some trees and a little house. I think we could do that and it would be something quickly attainable, you know? Like, it wouldn't have to spend forever on it. And maybe I could make the house a gingerbread house. This seems suitable to me. So if I do that, the house would then become the highlight of it. So there's only one and it's going to be very palette different to everything else. So I think if we go that route with like a house in a forest with a creek running by it, the house should have to be the thing that I do first. It's going to set the scale for what everything else is. So I'm going to start making a house. Okay, thank you for joining me while I'm thinking out loud. Now I have a plan. I don't know if we'll iterate on it very well, but you know. It says my connection is unstable, by the way. I hope that y'all are able to see everything. Let me know if it's working. Everything's fine there? Okay. All right. Well, I'll take your word for it. Okay. So I'll start with the gingerbread house. Ooh, that is very high resolution, actually. Ooh, that's going to be very high. How big do I want it to be? Let's start at like 180. Maybe. And I'll still probably walk it down from here because that still seems, ooh, that's high. Yep. Nope. At that point, we might as well be modeling it low poly. There's no point in doing it in voxels. We want to highlight voxels as the aesthetic. So making sure the scale is in the ballpark is important. That's a little better. Maybe I'll do 100. Still, okay. 80. That might be enough. It might be enough. Okay. Go ahead and turn all of that on and get the start of our house going. What would you want to see in a gingerbread house? Maybe I should look some of those up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looking at some gingerbread houses. Here, you can look with me. I'm just trying to get some references. Well, it's kind of fun. It's a little haunted housey for for a gingerbread house. A little bit extra. I like this log cabin approach. That could be fun, actually. Doing little logs. Would that really be believable at our resolution? Let me try this real quick. Where I just sort of carve in a few logs. Not that it's bad. No, I'm not doing that. Okay. Keep it nice and gingerbready. And I'm gonna look for. It's all these painterly details that I think kind of do the job. Do little gumdrops or like drawing in the roof tiles. Yeah, I think these are the elements I like, so I'm gonna stick with that. Okay. And with all that done, let me try to establish a few cuts, I guess, for the slope of the roof. Kind of a manual shearing. Walking it down step by step. Oh, I didn't think about the magma drawing. I'll set that up in a second. Okay, that's our roof slope, or at least the first one. I might do like an I'll extrude like where the door is gonna be, I think. I'll do this from the brighter side. This song goes on way too long. Okay. Not Guado Salam either. That's better. That's even like topical to what we're doing. So I like it. Almost there. Okay. Roof established. Or at least the first part of it. And I'm looking back at my reference photos. They'll kind of have like an initial frosting here, I think, to kind of help glue things together. So I'm going to try to make sure I get these seams of where things are glued together done pretty well. Might extrude it just to even highlight it a bit more. And I think I'll make a little line of paint just down here. Like that. So that seal shows up a little better. A little bit like that. Our house is starting to look pretty short. So let's get them lifted up. Okay. I need another little seal where like they connect the sides of the houses. I'm not sure. I should have like actually posted downstream. I haven't done anything that I normally do. I did not follow my little, you know, before I jump on stream, do this checklist. Um, I'm gonna buy myself some time to not work on my little gingerbread house while I post in the Discord that I'm streaming. Set my status because I'm getting messages coming in. All right, so I'm gonna set my status. Just copy that. There we go. That's done. And set my status. And what else can I do? Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. No, there was one other thing I was supposed to do. What was it? What was it? I forgot already. Magma. Yes. My shit is everywhere in the world but together. Where's my magma doodles? And I'll share this over to y'all and pin it. Or, hold on. Let me do this bit. Draw with me. Yeah. And pin that. Easy peasy. Wow, that 20 minutes went by entirely too fast. Okay. Okay. Got that going for us. Where's my little gingerbread reference? Let me give myself some more room. Still think it needs to be bigger. Like at least this big. Or maybe that feels a little too much like a church. We're going for cozy cottage. Not so much church. Hi, leopard. How's it going? What you up to today? Oh, I'm seeing more birds. Hi, Defiant. Guess what? We got Santa hats. So if you want to put a little hat on your bird, just go to the tab at the bottom, and it should have like a little drop down where the stream avatars menu is on the left, and it'll say hats. You pop that open, and there'll be a little Santa hat, and you can choose it, and you can be all festive with us. We're working on our Winter Wonderland, and after that, I'm going back on my BS and no more holiday stuff. So all the holiday anything you got to get it out now. So you're doing good? I'm doing good as well. Thanks, Leopard. I'm just looking out of the window and witnessing a very wintry apocalypse. It's snowing so hard here that I cannot see out of the window at all. I'm in danger. At least I don't have to go anywhere today. I wish it would snow here. You can have some of mine. You are welcome to it. I'll send it to you by the bucketful. Defiance doing okay. That's good to hear. Played some Dark Tide. Ooh. I think there's plenty of people in this chat who also like Dark Tide. Looking at you, Zergling. Um, Significantly better at it. Trying to keep wiped me out. Oh no. It's like it's not an extraction shooter kind of thing, is it? It's like you're 4 or 5 people and you're in a room and you just have to survive waves of chaos for a certain amount of time, right? I haven't played it. When you were born, it snowed super early, and it was 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters of snow. I don't know how much that is in feet, but it still sounds like a lot. Wait, no, I know, I know. Disposal Unit, Imperial Mix, Immortal Imperium are awesome songs. Knowing the Warhammerish soundtrack, I have a playlist that I could probably wiggle that into and put it on later. But right now I'm just sticking with video game villages because we're working on kind of a little voxely village. It just seemed appropriate. I'm still working on like what is the appropriate mood and vibe for what I'm streaming. So I'm open to suggestions on that. Go through level of various objectives. Besides that, you're pretty okay. Cool, cool. Restarting the factory, molten metal. I'm imagining that when you're doing all of this, death metal comes on, or like Mick Gordon-esque doom metal comes on. It's 11 inches. That's a lot of snow, dude. Does that mean, is it like good luck or bad luck if that happens? Or anything? I don't know. Just kind of neat. All right, let's get a door. No, I'm not doing a door yet. I'm gonna break the mirror on one of these axes. And I want the door to come out of the side, I think. And then we can have like a big window here. And some gardening stuff here. And this is how I'm thinking of positioning it. Okay, so the big garden will be over here, and that way it can kind of poke out from the back. And then we can have a big window in here, and you can look in and maybe see a fireplace or something. Okay, and we'll extrude from here where we're going to put the door. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, and then the creek will kind of run around behind here and around like that. Like this. So it kind of runs by the garden, and maybe I can put a little water wheel or something. I don't know. Is that a little too much? That might be a little too much. There's a lot of diagonals. Hi, Pixel Tuner. I'm thinking out loud a lot today, but I'm working on my Winter Wonderland scene, and I have scrapped entirely the original idea, and we're starting over. But I like this idea better, and that's why we're doing it. So, meep, meep, that is a good habit to be into as a streamer. I hope so, because as you may have noticed, I don't actually stick to a lot of the thoughts that I have out loud. Remember that time that I said I would do anything on stream and how often I wound up doing that thing? Well, like sometimes. Like with the birds, we're doing pretty good. We're sticking to our words. I still haven't actually gotten around to making a lot of the interactions like that you can spend sunflowers on. I still don't know how to make y'all like I want to do like a daily check-in one, but I think that that needs a bot. Um and I think wanted to like have y'all sit up here as like an option, but I don't know how to make y'all sit either. Or make that a like a little chat reward command. I think it might also be a bot thing. Whenever bots get involved, I get confused. I start hearing static and then I just drop it. In my defense, I've said smooth a lot and then proceeded to do precisely that. Proceeded to do precisely that. Yeah, I did when we were sculpting. We're voxeling, so no more smoothing. No more smooth. All rough edges from here, boys. So when do we do the bet on Tagoya? Tagoya. Francisco Tagoya? The game. Oh, the Game of the Year awards. Not the Great Onion Year award. The Goat of the Year award. I don't actually even know who's on the roster. What are your personal votes for like whether it's on the roster or not? You can absolutely make stuff up because I've not been keeping track. What is your Game of the Year award? No, not that way. That way. How far down do I want it to go? Two, maybe three. One, two, here. And maybe this far out. We're kind of having to guesstimate on this part. Oh, come on. I should have been smarter about that. Hold on. Two, three. Down, out, and right. Okay. I'll have to do this so I can drag it out. Two, three, down, and this farish out. I want to leave myself enough room to put a window on either side or something. There we go. Now we don't have that roof detail to worry about. And we can expand and shrink as we need. Hades 2 or Dispatch? I've actually been watching a streamer play Dispatch and like, okay, I'm starting to get it. I'm still a little I don't think it's one that I would pick up and play, but it's got a nice kind of thing going on to it. It's as comic book as a game, great execution on that idea. You just finished a model I took way too long to figure out to make. What did you make? Oh, you gotta show it off. Are you in the little Discord so you can send me an image, or do you have like a do you have it uploaded anywhere you can share? Hades 2 is still like pretty to look at. I still really like looking at it. And I like the character designs. I like what they've done. I still want to hear like all of them, but as voice acted by like um incredibly Greek accents. But that's just my personal preference. I would still probably play it someday. I'm trying to think, what's my game of the year? While I think about that, I did. Okay, I don't have a Discord command yet because I still, like, I technically, with as a load-bearing word, technically have a Discord. I still haven't done anything to really make it like this is my streamer Discord. You should, but yeah, I'll get a little link for you here in a second. It's another one of those things that I said I'm totally gonna do this, and I didn't. Or I did 5 minutes of it, and then I was like, oh, that's enough for now. Let me get the link. Here we go. Copy. Technically, Discord. There. So if you want to share art, we have an art sharing channel there. Please be on your best behavior, as I do not have um, moderation and a lot of rules established and roles and bots. I'm realizing that as soon as bots get involved, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it at all. What does that say about me? You'll be the best rule breaker in the server. Not for long because there's only 10 people in it and me, so I'm gonna know with you. I'm still gonna ban you. Um, please be nice. You already uploaded your scary art? Did you in the art sharing? Oh, I see it. I see it. Let me put like a streamer mode on so I can actually. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. That is really cool though. I'll just save it to desktop so I can show it. Yeah, and that way I can just open it from here. I got some pretty plants. Oh, you're using Blockbench. How do you like Blockbench? You still hate UV mapping? Same. I don't, I think I would be more concerned if I met someone that said that they legitimately love UV mapping and that that's all they want to do is only UV. Like they won't model anything, they'll just download other people's models and start UV unwrapping them. That would scare me a little bit. I'd be impressed. I would want to be best friends with that person because it would make my life easier. But I would still be a little, yeah, Pixel. I'm worried about you, buddy. Mainly about the Half-Life 3 thing, but I'm glad that you can enjoy UV mapping. Let's be besties. Some nice looking plants though. Little carrots. Looking great. Are you making like a farming game kind of thing for this? Or what's the intention for it? You don't know if the colors came out? Let me take a look. Because the colors read to me. I think they read carrot to me. I would be on the fence about telling you anything about color if you're making this for a video game. Import it into the environment. Pretend that you are someone else and then wander up to the thing and act as though you are seeing it for the first time. And then ask yourself, quite honestly, do I believe this is what I'm supposed to believe this is? Why or why not? Trim it from there. That was like my whole job when I was doing environments. Is that's all I would do. I would try to like get the colors just ever so perfect and the shape of it just ever so right, and I would over model things, and then I'd get them in the environment, and then they would be over modeled to everything else standing next to them, and I would have to go back and simplify, and that's all that time I could have saved if I can just ask myself, can I make a believable carrot in 10 voxels or less, because that's kind of the scale that my environment's in, drag it in and start coloring it from there and update those colors, check them in the environment. Always like don't commit to the final while it's in the editor. You know what I mean? When you're working with pixels and voxels, everything is incredibly easy to iterate on. So it's easy to take it back to the board and just keep going. It's for Minecraft, so it's probably fine. How it is? I believe you. I think that's pretty fine. This song is making me sad. I don't want to be sad right now. Be something else. That's better. Be chill. Let's be chill. Let's not be sad. Oh, your internet sucks? It might not be you. Are you watching me and having like issues with the bit rate? Because the line looks red right now. I don't know if that's great. No, it's you? Okay. In that case, I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and start walking this roof down. Oh, I have to do it from 2 ways now. Okay. Can do that. Easy peasy. Now it's at 1K. You have you should have access to explosives. I'm gonna ask you to use them nicely. When it reaches 5K, you know it crashed. Oh, I hope it's not that bad. See, we're birds. If we get launched in the air a little bit, everything's fine. Just about to go home from work's Christmas party. So you thought it was your network? It might be. It might be something else. I don't know. How much? 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and out like that. Wait a second. What did I do here? No, that's not what I asked. There. Did you go in by 2? Yes, in by 2. It's starting to look real thin. Maybe I'll make the house itself wider so that I have room for this. It's just starting to look too church-like. I'm not sure that's how you burr, but I'm not going to question it. How else do you get up in the air? You don't launch yourself rocket jump style into the air so that you can fly gently back down? You're still walking home. You're still walking home? You're watching me while you're walking home? I hope it's not cold out. I hope them finkies are in gloves. It's the middle of December. Don't be holding your phone without gloves. Oh, wrong thing. Go. Bam, 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 and bam. Feels like I started it too high. That might be it. Dang. Okay, that's fine. I can just undo it. I can undo it and I can redo it right. Would that be faster? Or can I just... Okay, all right. Instead of redoing it, I'm going to copy this half of the house. And then... And then what? And then what? And then what? Who starts rockets today? Yes, holding phone in the rain. That's somehow worse. You're gonna slip, you're gonna fall. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay. No, we're gonna undo it. No, we're not gonna undo it. We're gonna redo this. This is what I was thinking. You can watch me think in real time. See? Like that. No. Wait. I wanted the roof to go a little further out, like 2 or 3 out. That's what I'm guessing. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn this off, deselect, delete this half of the house, paste it back in. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Look at how smart I am. I'm one smart cookie. Don't remember how many centimeters in a foot, but I can totally model some voxels. Let's just hope that's enough to get me a job one day. Okay, fix that back out. I mean, we could probably put a handle at the top for increased portability. All right, and then I'm going to extrude this back out and we can turn our mirror back on. Yeah, there we go. I'll just add a face at a time. Yeah. There we go. All right, I'm seeing it. You missed a small Freeman? Maybe I can get a picture of him and keep him on. I haven't saved this project this whole time. Were none of y'all gonna tell me that I was just sitting in an unsaved project this whole time? Can't trust y'all for nothing. Ooh, okay. Oh, that needs to be one of the sunflower rewards. Is like me a save reminder. I only save once because I like to live on the edge. Give myself a little heart attack. Keeps things interesting. Where is it? Where's my little chibis? Chibis. Hello. Let's turn off the frame. Go ahead and screenshot our little dude. I'll pop the camera. And not that way. I want to give him a little turn, but not too much. Just enough so that that detail comes out of the crowbar, you know? And then we'll screenshot that. No, I'll keep it flat. Keep him flat. Mm-hmm. You can just make it transparent. Export that, you know? Freeman is half the original size. It's maybe closer to like 3/4. Highlight message redeems. You know what? That works. Thank you. I will use that as fuel. I like that we all have so many options for birds to be, and we're all just choosing to be crow. Except for Defiant, being a delightful flamingo. But yes, also you have access to Christmas hats for the birds now. You just have to go into the Stream Avatars menu on the left of it, and there should be like a little drop down. It'll pop it open. You can say hats, and you can pick the Christmas hat if you so choose. Someone's got to bring some color up in this flock. Damn straight. What am I doing? Why am I trying to like highly render it? Just this is fine. We're just going to print screen them. Anyway, so. Save that. How do I get this into my overlay? We're gonna have him hang out in the corner with us. So we can appease the pixel. Where is my overlay? That's right. I'm staring. Oh my god. One more brain cell. I just need one more. Okay. Add a little image. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Image. Browse. Ta-da. Okay. I'm gonna make him hang out with y'all. Hold on. I'm not removing his background because I care, but I don't care that much. I'm sorry. There we go. Enjoy your little Freeman. He should be like beneath the stream avatars. There we go. Now people can wander in front of him. How dare it get dark right now? 1 minute. Okay, back to work. Where are you? Winter Wonderland. There you are. All we gotta do is make a gingerbread house. How hard can it be? I feel like this delusion is suffered in real life as well. I don't know about y'all, but I've never had like an easy time of making a gingerbread house. I think I've done it like once or twice and realized quickly, man, this is labor intensive. Something I'm just kind of sort of doing on a holiday. I can admire it, but if I'm making it out of food, I want to eat it within a certain amount of time of making it. I don't want to be spending all day on this thing that I'm not even supposed to eat for like a long time after I make it. Just seems cruel. I don't want to get a little seam here. I want to add it, like extrude it. Whoa, not that much. I guess it's kind of a nice touch. I'll leave it for now. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to give the house more width. That's what it was. Enough that we can put a window there. I think I'll just walk it all the way out to the end. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds like it's going to look right to me. I'm not worried about this half. I'll copy and paste it. Control Z, Control V, flippy doodah, and dang it, flip. Select the move tool, and then you can move it. There you go. It's wrong. It's wrong by how? How is it wrong? Now it's right. Don't touch nothing. It's right. And now it's too wide. Dang it. Maybe it's okay. No. Maybe I should actually make the window that I'm thinking of making, and that would actually tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Is it low to the ground? I think I can get away with it like that. 1, 2, 3. I think looks good. All right, we're gonna pull it in by 3. There we go. There's some wintry music. Pixel, I hope you're not still out in the rain. Get a door going. Nice and even with the windows. You still. Why? Get inside. How far are you from your house? Establish the window on the side. I can probably have this one for that. 2, 3. Perfect. I'm gonna hull it, I think, from here. One of these buttons does it. Full, fill, clear. No, what? Is it you? No, this isn't it. This is selecting. Yep. You had a hull. I swear I remember you having a hull operation. Do not make me hollow this house. You wouldn't dare. Dang it. You didn't even have time to test your motion trackers. Oh yeah, you just got them. I need you to get home and test them out so I can use you for mocap. I can make models. You can make mocap. We can make a whole movie. That can't be right, right? That's all the tools. I know you had a hole. Crazy to me. There you are. Oh my god. I was really about to start scraping the inside of this house out. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that worked. Trying to give me a heart attack. There. I want to make like a round window up here, you know? Okay, hold on. Because it doesn't actually play nice with the mirror. I have to do it right the first time. Seems kind of nice. I might just have that be like a giant peppermint wheel or something. I think I like that idea. Okay, just gonna round that off a little better. Perfect. And maybe one for the front. Not a lot of room for doing this. You can pull just one more voxel out in any given direction. Ah, that's almost touching the. It's gonna be smaller because I said so. That's how much it's gonna be. All right. Oh, what is that? All right, that here can be done now. Don't need that for this part. Could I do a little differently here? Like frost the windows? I like that. And then I gotta put something. Oh, we have this on for this part. Easy peasy. Oh, not that way though. Turn that back off. Okay. Okay. What color should the door be? I'm gonna start with like a cherry red. Or Christmas red, I don't know. Now it sort of looks too big though. Maybe it is, who knows? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift the house a little more. By two, maybe? No, just one. No, two. Two. No, 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 no. Hold on. I'm going to make it so that this looks like it was added as a bottom layer. Kind of separate it from the snow a little, you know? This could be like a front porch, I think. You know, if I only just got it, so I can't really say this, but I think my game of the year is very quickly leaning towards Mega Bonk. It's not terribly fair of me to say. Or Fantasy Life. Yeah, the new Fantasy Life was this year. Oh, absolutely Fantasy Life. Y'all are sleeping on this one. It's good. It's got something for everyone, literally. You can do any job. I suppose if I make a fireplace, I should go ahead and establish it from our camera position, which I guess is this way now. Give me this corner. Give me a 35-degree angle instead. Save that position. I need to make sure that I can see it from here. I'm gonna give myself another color to help me block it out. I think that's it. Don't need the mirror for this. I think that's enough, right? Is that enough, like, forward for your back? Awesome. Welcome back. Get, all dried off, all warmed up. Check out your motion tracking. Two voxels further forward. Yeah, that's it. All right. Checking my position like constantly, right? I think it has to stay that wide all the way around though. And I'll just like widen it from here. Because then I can like round it off. Just for a little extra something, something. Maybe add a little on the inside. There we go. Let's check that out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go into perspective for this part because I have to go on the inside. I'm not doing a lot of detailing in here. I'm really just gonna carve it out. Enough space to put a little fire emitter. You see what I mean? You see what I'm going for? You see what I'm going for. Just enough to convince you that it's a fireplace. That's all I want. Enough room for a hearth, maybe? I don't think we're going to see a lot of what goes up here, so I'm probably not going to detail that. Yeah, you can't even tell that it's a hearth from our camera angle. I'm going to leave it alone. Don't bother detailing what you're not going to see. You have to charge them overnight? Man, they should come pre-charged. Don't they know that like people want to try things out as soon as they open the box? It's give them a courtesy charge. Just in case. I'm gonna copy this color and call it fireplace. In case I have to change this later so that it might get lost on the wall, is what I'm afraid of. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. How's that? That stand out a little better? It does, but this line is gonna bother me if I don't do it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it a little uneven because who's gonna know? And then I'll make a little fire emitter. Put it right up in here. Just to see if it works the way it's gonna work in my head. We're gonna change so many things before this is over. Bam. You see what I'm saying? You see picking up what I'm putting down? I'm gonna try to stick within Magic of Voxel's built-in render stuff. So for the challenge, at least you get Half-Life at 3 a.m. announcement. I mean, maybe or not, or maybe they will announce some Half-Life merch and then still not announce the game or something. Maybe they'll. Well, what I'm trying to protect you from is that thing that happened to um, Diablo fans when they came out and announced a mobile game. I don't want to see you that crushed. Yeah, more power. More, more. Okay, maybe a little less. Okay. That seems good to me. Saving it. What else? Is my mirror off again? Yes. Okay. Right. I'm gonna make this kind of intrude a little. Yeah, okay. I like that. Oh goodness. A friend request? I don't know who that is. Or from where. Or for what. Oh, it's a bot. Okay. That makes this easy. Goodbye. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm kind of hesitating on doing this, but I really want to get the little details like this done, you know? I'm kind of wondering if I should draw them on the top like this. Clanker Slayer. Yep. No, none of that here. I ain't got the patience. Give me this mirror. Nope. That mirror. No, not this one. And then I'll just walk them manually in like that. No. No. Maybe? No. They look so rigid. They're gonna have to be wider so I can actually make a curve. Try one voxel wider, or I'll just try to sculpt it out from here and then just copy this piece out and hope it fits. Okay. And then up. Nope. Up, up, up. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, my music stopped. There we go. Wouldn't Connor have survived if he wouldn't have friended with his Arnold bot? What? Oh. Okay, the term. Yes, I got it. Yes, I see that now. I thought we were talking about some kind of chat bot. Look at you being all referential. I give this a random color so I can select it better. We'll fix it in a minute. This allows me to do this. Oh, it kind of goes right up to the end. No. Maybe that's okay. I want perfectly tessellating patterns though. Ah, okay. How much of the section do I need? Shift Alt to remove. Maybe this much. Copy and paste that. Okay. Okay. Paste that part there. Grab the whole thing, copy it, paste it, and we'll drag it out and down. And around town. No. Oh, they're going to be off by one no matter what I do. Why did I make them so evenly? Ugh. I run into this problem a million times doing what I do, and you would think that after a while I'd stop doing it, but it's still every single time. Ah, block bench is weird. Keep trying to move as if you were using Blender. What are you trying to do? It is a little, it takes a bit of getting used to. I haven't really messed with it in a long time. Like when I first tried to mess with Blackbench, it was before I think they even had mirroring at all. Like you would have to make half the thing, copy it, paste it, flip it. Um I'm sure they've done a lot since then, but it's still what I remember the most is that it just took a little bit of adjusting how I'm trying to move through the space. Oh, you're making the rest of the carrot. Should be easy peasy. Extrude. And then what? Uh join the tip of it, right? You don't know what you're doing. I don't know how to help too much because like I said, I haven't really messed with Blockbench in a long time. But maybe if you show me I can help. I don't even think I have it installed in my new Linux stuff. Does it run on Linux? I hope so. Only cool programs run on Linux. You can extrude? Oh, you should just be able to grab the points. And you should be able to extrude, right? Now I'm wondering if I'm talking out of my butt. Am I? I feel like you should be able to. It seems like very essential stuff to be able to do. Like grab by a face and extrude. Oh my god, Pixel. You're not driven. Half-Life website has a new space in the game section button. So there must be a placeholder. It's real. It's really happening. Maybe. Maybe. It's a new game of some other kind. Who knows, man? Maybe it's Portal 3. Did you stop to think about that? I bet you didn't. Maybe Gladys is back. You don't know. I don't know. All right. If I fix this, how do I do it? Without making the pattern too sharp. No, not like that. Shift Alt. Yeah. Okay. going to remove this piece. Now select you and deselect you, pull you in, and everything's going to be great. I'm a smart cookie and I know what I'm doing. I try to convince myself. Why would they post it on the Half-Life page though? What do I get if they announce today? Not for me. You can get yourself that little treat. if so. I ain't betting on nothing. I'm not a gambling lady. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Paste that color in, grab it, and move it. See what I mean? It becomes too diamond if I don't have myself enough room to put a curve on it. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now I know what to do. Put out by one instead. We got this. Okay, this is going to be the one. I can feel it. Okay. It even ends nice and flush with the edge of the house. Good deal, good deal. And see how it's now perfectly centered and it looks like scallops. Yes. Excellent. Okay. I can fix that part. Don't worry about it. I just want to make sure my pattern works before I try to apply it everywhere. Okay, 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 okay. Paste our color across. And I'll just copy and paste it again and flip it. See? Presto changeo. We have scalloped roof. Most of it. Gotta do it one more time, I think. Okay. I'm realizing that it doesn't hit the edge of the roof. Scalloped potatoes, but the roof's not. You know what? I'll like some scalloped potatoes as well. I'll just make it manually. Okay, I hope it works out. I'm so sure that there's got to be a way to extrude faces. But don't take my word for it. Maybe check the documentation? I always think of Blade Runner when someone says I can fix that. You look lonely. I can't fix that. I'm sorry. I am I am not a 50-foot holographic woman. Um, but good luck with that. All the best. Hollow of Sunny. Absolutely not. Nor. Nor. Do I want to actually bring the roof out till it matches it? I don't want to slope it too much over this. We can try it for a second. Like a second. And then I'm probably going to be like, no. You know what? I'm kind of like, yeah, I think that I'm sticking with it. Okay, we've got it. Starting to look like a gingerbread house. Let me take a look at our reference and see where I'm at. Am I like forgetting something that's like essentially gingerbread? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotta have some garland of something. I think I should extrude. I'm gonna extrude this part. There's like a frosting, like some kind of separation from the roof to the walls. It just, with our camera in position, it doesn't show very much. And I want it to be very visible. Maybe that helps a little bit. It looks a little weird, but it might work. Let me see if I can bevel it a little just to clean it up. An ounce. I don't want that jaggy. Get rid of that. How's that? Perfect. Perfect. What is Leia is waiting? What is, hold on, I gotta read this with my whole brain. What does Leia is waiting for Half-Life? Opium levels low. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Oh, what does Leia say if waiting for Half-Life? I forgot about the Star Wars thing. Okay, what am I doing? We need some kind of thing here. I think it's just going to be paint, or we'll extrude as well. I don't know yet. Okay. You know what you can do with all that hopium? You can draw on the magma. You can draw on the magma board. You can draw a Gordon Smallman. Make some fan art of my little dude. What am I looking for? Oh, some kind of thing I can do to the doors, I think. I think I like this little peppermint. Yeah, I like this little peppermint thing. I'm gonna add a little peppermint thing. What happened here? Oh, the inside of the house is all messed up from the roof. Okay, let's fix this and then I'll put a little peppermint on the door. This might be the whole stream today, is just this gingerbread house. My hubris strikes again. I thought I would really be building a whole house and a forest and a stream and rendering it in 3 hours. You mean you can't just walk out into an empty field and build a whole house in like an hour? What am I paying you for? It's just it, boss. You're not paying me. I want to do a little peppermint. Grab this color. Add a little shader dude. Easy peasy. What's easy peasy? Gordoff captured me? What? It should probably be brought in by two on any direction. Is that enough for us to make? Yes, but like bring it down by one. Yeah, okay, now it's clean. Now it looks a little clean. And I'm gonna need a stop that little door handle. Ta-da! Okay, got a little door handle. I'm noticing that I don't like the frosting around the edges of this. I'm gonna do this with the mirror on. Give me my mirror back. Okay. That could be a little piece of candy, I think. Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah, and then I can line the whole thing with the candies. Like this. That green needs to be a little bit more green. And a little more candy bright. Let's start with that. Okay. Making progress. But sadly, I'm out of coffee. No more coffee. Can I tell you if the body of the carrot looks? Yeah, absolutely. Did you post it in the in the Discord? I'm checking now. If you want to paste a screenshot. That absolutely looks like a carrot. What are you worried about? That's the most carrotinest carrot I've ever seen. It's basic art. It doesn't have to be like a highly rendered carrot. How important is this carrot to the story of the game? If it's the main character of the game, make it the best dang carrot you've ever seen. If it's a kind of just an element in the world, don't worry so much. You're gonna make more variations? Wait, on the carrot? Like a whole bunch of carrots? It's not for a game? Right. Yes. Oh, for your, yeah, okay, you've told me you like the animations. Yeah. As with everything, the importance of the element should determine how long you spend on it. Like we're spending a long time on this gingerbread house because it's going to be the highlight of the scene that I'm going to be putting it in. But if it were like the background element, we wouldn't have made all this. It's a reference to a meme you want to make in Minecraft? Okay. I think it looks great. Like, absolutely carrot to me. Okay, let me check the reference. Oh, it's a short. Please don't automatically play audio shorts. Get up. Flying carrot? What am I witnessing? What in the world? What? What? Explain. I am confused. It's the song. Oh, okay. It goes with the audio. I'm not gonna play the audio for now, but I'll check it out again afterwards. Okay, okay. Put the mirror off. Let me just paint a little swirl. It looks like a fish cake. Why does it look like a fish cake? What does a peppermint look like? Can't believe I have to Google what does a peppermint look like. It reminds me of someone who's. Oh gosh. I'm gonna check this drawing and I'm gonna see a free. There. Ah, there he is. I see you. You got one thing on the mind and one thing only. Is there a way to tell Linux Mint that when I'm like dragging a window to the top, it cuts the window in half? And I am used to when I drag a window to the top, it takes up the full screen. Like I want it to act. I'm doing this. I'm dragging it to the top because I want it to full screen. Some things get lost in translation. Drag it only half. Well, then it's just hanging out in the middle of the screen. I think I'll just start from the outside and work into the center. And just do that a couple of times. I don't know if that's really going to work. Should I really be bothered with this detail? There's so many things that is not a peppermint at all. Oh goodness. No. It looks great as long as you only look at this top part of it. Signs everywhere. What? How is it off center? No. Stop. It's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to fuss with this forever. I'm going to make one little curve here and call it because it can't like go all the way around this way, right? And I also realize that I'm losing a bit of the detail because it gets lost against the door once you add the red stripes. Okay, you know what would make my life easier? It's a wreath. It's a wreath now. It's Aretha Franklin now. I'm not doing this. This detail does not matter enough. Ta-da. And we can add a little bow or something at the top. See? Look at that. Presto. Wreath. And we're done with that part. You ever thought of Attack on Titan when consuming the gingerbread man's house? Here's the thing, they're not designed to be eaten ever. And even if they are, well, have you ever eaten a piece of a gingerbread house? Did you enjoy it at all? I felt, I feel like if I were a Titan and I were consuming the gingerbread man's house, I should at least enjoy it. But because like we're making food that has to be structurally sound, we have to make it so dense and bland. It doesn't taste good. Has anyone made a gingerbread house that tastes good enough to destroy? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. You'd have life. It's kind of making me think of like a hitchhiker standing on the side of the road, like with a sign, need half life. I'll wash your car for half life. Please. I just want this one thing. We'll half for life. Yeah, that's it, Defiant. Where's my references? I see little candies put at the top, and I like that, so we're gonna do that. Maybe double space? Maybe with the mirror on, so I don't have to do it a million times? I'm trying to think of what other games came out this year that I was like, this is it. This is my game of the year. This is the one. Oh no, it's not going to be perfectly centered. But does it really matter? Does it really, really? Digimon Storytime Stranger came out, and it looks great for a Digimon game. Billionaire was fun. I'm just taking a little break to look at some of my stuff. Like, what did I play this year? And I was like, man, this was great. Oh, South of Midnight was this year. Oh, that game is beautiful too. And the story's great too. Yeah, I have to play South of Midnight. Okay, all right. So here's all right, I got two contenders right now. Fantasy Life and South of Midnight. Megabonk is a great third. I played Mouthwashing this year, but I think it came out the year before. But if it came out this year, that's also a contender. And I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, those are my picks. Hi, Yade. Yeah, we got Santa hats. We finally got hats working. Look at us. We're all festive and stuff. Only for today. I can only Christmas for so long. Tomorrow I'll do something else. Either I finish this little gingerbread house or I don't. I don't know. But I got other things I want to make. Um, how's it going, Yade? What you up to today? It reminds me, it would be really funny if instead of bringing out Half-Life 3, they just call it Half-Life Tokyo Drift. Half-Life 3, Electric Boogaloo. No. Whatever, just to mess with people who've been clamoring for that to be released all this time. Ooh, man, that would be a very interesting way for Steam to self-destruct. And hey, I'm here for the show. My favorite color? Green. Green Lantern green, specifically. No reason. What else can I do? I can put a little candy cane. I can put a little candy cane. And I can work on the details of these windows for sure. I think I have to do that. There we go. It just feels, it's got more oomph to it if it does. Hmm. Okay. I'm going to paint this in a little better. Yeah, I think it just has to be like that. And then like that. Oh yeah, that's true. They do have to have like a bit more glue on the side. Icing, I mean icing sugar, whatever we're calling it. Okay, that reads better to me. Okay. You're gonna make the first balloon for me. Balloon? A balloon? Oh, for your kid. Oh my god. I have the attention span of a gnat today. Oui. Merci beaucoup, senor. I get a carrot balloon just for me. Well, maybe I'll make the little like candy stripes. I have to be smart about how I do this though. Hold on. Not with the wireframe. Why would I want that? No. Paint. Paint, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. Yeah. No. I want the swirls to go the same way. I was so close. I was so close to figuring it out. You're only worried about how to make the string look Minecrafty? I would say make it a single plane, like a texture plane. They do that a lot when they're doing things like grass. I think the rope is even, if I remember correctly, it has been many moons since my Minecraft days. But I feel like the rope that you used to be able to like put on a horse and lead them around, I feel like it was a single texture plane. So I would go with that. No Digimon for now. Or at least not this one. This Digimon is okay. How's the Half-Life and go? Aw. Hello. What are you drawing? No. Please don't make my character say something about Half-Life. I don't want to I don't want to be responsible if this game doesn't come out and isn't the greatest thing since sliced bread. What did I do? I got so distracted. Windows. Yes. The windows are uneven now. How did this happen? Oh, the icing on the side. Okay, I can fix this. Oh, but not that way. No, this way? Yes, this way. Okay. And I'll paint that face. Bam. And now that's even. Gingerbread house is cute. Thank you. I think I'll do a little scene. Where's my camera position? There we go. Here's the plan. Just to see if I'm still on board with it. We got a little fireplace lit up. Okay, we're gonna make a little watery creek that kind of comes around here. And maybe some ice flow goes through that. And then surround it by forest around here, probably. And I want a little bit of a garden on this side. And something down here as well. I don't know yet. Depends on if it's if we start covering up the bottom half with forest just to really nestle it into the scene a bit better. I think that might be what we do. Okay, so we're gonna pull the tree line so it kind of eats this corner of perspective of the house. I believe. Okay. I'm going to try to hold on to that thought for at least 30 seconds before it's lost. Okay, now this has to come in by one at least. What am I doing here? Paint. Paint it. Yes. Yeah, that seems more sizable. And then we can just correct the position of the window frame. And we're good to go, I guess. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we're good with that. For some extra push, maybe we can nestle the frame into there a little bit. How's that? Yeah, okay. No, I don't want that to be thicker. I'm gonna make this one thinner. No, it is already one voxel thick. Ooh, okay. That's fine. This is fine. What is this? Oh, I'm on the wrong. It left my playlist. How dare you? I'm gonna pick a random part of the playlist to hang out in. Okay. Stay there. All right. I think that's good. Oops. Right. Now we're good. Totally hunky dory. Let's add some candies to the bottom here. Could probably do this 2 ways. Ooh, how do I want to do that? Yes. I think if I round the candy off, it's just going to look very apparent that it's always one voxel, not perfectly the same size. But if I do it this way, who's gonna know? Okay. Do I want to do the peppermint over here? Okay. We'll try one more time to paint the peppermint. And then I'll give up. Not with the mirror on. Wait. Not with either mirror on. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we were talking off and on about Game of the Year awards. I don't know if you have any votes. I wish I could turn the camera a little better. Like this. Actually, that kind of is starting to work a little better. No. I was halfway convinced for a whole second. Maybe I'll just do radials outward from here evenly. No, stick to the plan. Like that, you know what I mean? No, I liked it better before. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. Like this. And then this great big blank spot we're gonna ignore. How do I do this? Wait, 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 wait. Maybe that's close enough for me. I don't want to look at it no more. No, but I don't want to look outside either. There's still like zero visibility. How is it snowing this much? I hope I don't have to go nowhere. Okay, what else can I do to this house? I can save it. Or I lose my pretty little peppermint mind. Right, the candy cane stripe. I got so distracted. Okay, the mirror's off. Let's do the candy cane stripes. Uh-huh. And 2. I'm just gonna copy that. Nope. I'll just copy the color for a second so I can grab it. Perfect. Now I can just copy and paste it around. Think that'll do it? Gotta be careful because it's gonna start putting stuff up at the top. Maybe we should just be able to copy, paste, and flip it, right? Flip on this way. Pull it this way. Perfect. It's Minecraft. It's coming up a lot. I feel like maybe I'm being subliminally told to play Minecraft again. Where did you think you knew it from? Oh, no, I didn't actually want to flip it that way. I want them to face the same way. Yeah. Okay. What? Let's just grab all of it again. Perfect. Perfect. It's been fun, but you're tired already. Thanks for hanging out, Defiant. I hope you have a good evening. Thanks for coming to hang out. And I think tomorrow's Thursday. I should be around. Is tomorrow Thursday? Yes. Okay, I'll be around tomorrow. And we will do something else. Probably more critters, I think. Maybe we will rig them even and start animating on them. Okay. All that's Am I good enough with this house being like this to move on? Yeah, I think that's it. And give myself a little window frame. And maybe paint some details on the door, and I think that's it. I like that song, but it's a bit harsh for now. That's nice. We'll go with that. You retextured the carrot? So cool to animate in it too. Yeah. Yep, yep. I don't know if I'm going to do a fully animated scene in this one. Unless I want to animate little flows on the eyes. No, I don't. I can't think of anything I would animate in the scene. I think it'll be a static scene. Are you going to animate something? Let me save this. We're going to paint details on the door. I think all I really want to do, like, oh, paint the details. There we go. Nah, it'll stay out like that. Or it'll sandwich around the handle of the door a little better. Nope, hold on. By one. I don't know. I think that's good enough. You don't think CSG has animation? Ah, I wouldn't know actually. I haven't messed with it enough. That'd be very cool if it could, though. I don't know how much structural difference there is between Magica Voxel and Magica CSG. Um, so animation existed within Magica Voxel 2 times, and the first time it kind of structurally broke something, and so we went like a year or something without animation within Magic Voxel at all, unless you wanted to use a very outdated version. And then I think as of like 2022 or something, he put it back in. Yeah, like there might be some kind of huge structural thing that it's doing. What I think it does, if it's anything like that Big Bang, it's making a whole, like, it's just like a copy of your model every frame that you can then iterate on, right? Like model swapping frame by frame when you can just determine how fast it's swapping or not. Me, no, no. I don't know. I'm talking out of my butt. Don't listen to me. When did that happen? What happened there? What happened there? No, paint it. Thank you. I don't even know. Oh, and I fixed the bottom of the color there. Okay. Okay. Let's add a scene. Had to happen eventually. And this is going to be where the chaos begins. Display the background objects, and we're going to make this as big as we can make it. And give me a snow color. From here, I should probably change the background. I'll go with this for now, just so I can see the difference. You'd love to animate. I think it'd be really cool if CSG offered it. Go bother F Tracy. How's my camera position? Is that enough? Nope. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 I just need to have it like repeated once or twice, right? And like, I don't actually want, I think, it hanging out up in the center like this. We want to nestle a little forest around here. Okay. Okay. I'll ignore this for now. It's placeholder as the snow. Snow. Hold on. Let me actually spell snow real quick. There. Chaos and snow. Go under number 2 and start adding some trees. This will be our snow, our tree, and our house. First thing I'm noticing is that's not going to be tall enough. I want these trees real tall. Tall, tall, tall. Okay. Let's start with, you can't really add a cone in, can you? No, not really. How do I want to do it? You could still add a sphere in. And then I'll just like extrude it up. And then I'll take the bottom half and chop it off. And we'll start sculpting off of that. It's quite high resolution though. Mm-hmm. No. No, not like this. Can I shear it on 2 axes? Yeah, okay. Okay. So I should be able to add another axis here, and that should help a lot. Let's doing it on the Z by 2. Mm-hmm. Maybe what I want is this? No. No. Oh, okay. One-click solutions. Instant Christmas tree. Not that much. Okay, I'm gonna turn this ground off so I can see. That'll probably be enough. Yeah, and then we can just start beveling down from there. Won't have room to do it here, but we will have it up here. Just just a touch, probably. I don't think I'm gonna fully round off the whole tree. I'm just gonna put a couple of stylistic little notches. This does not need to be the most over detailed thing in existence. You can add a little bit more stepping near the bottom as we go. Oop, finish that off. Don't know if we'll even be able to see that. We could decorate the trees. Let me get a few copies so I have a blank tree and then we can do a decorated tree in a couple of places. Maybe. One more. One more. There we go. Let me check the magma. How's the doodle going? Whoa, am I on the wrong page? Yes, I am. Oh my god. Pixel. I can't fix this. Even if you make me a 50-foot holographic woman, if you look lonely, I can't fix that. That's so funny though. If you need Half-Life, you need Half-Life. I can't fix that. Oh no, he's even roughed up like the Blade Runner. This is so good. 10 out of 10. I would write an entire movie with like excellent ambiance about dreaming about electric sheep just for the scene. Can I, if I shear it from here, does it? No. A cool way to get some tree variants though. Uh-huh. That's better, but it's very high res. Very resi. I might do it pyramid style and then just try to shear this one little. Can I do like X and Y? No. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. What? Okay, anyway. I'm getting distracted. I'll put one more step of curve, I think. And if that fails, then we will do that. Cone structure. Goodness, I didn't mean to mess that part up. Let me do that. In perspective mode. Makes this easier. Why is everything so cinematic with the music suddenly? So 2 levels of 4, 1 level of 3. 1 more level of 3. No, we'll do 3 of 4. And then... Nope. Hold on. Do that. We'll do a couple of layers of 3. There we go. That's some amount of stepping, but not too crazy. I'd even get away with 1 more at the bottom. Excellent. I like that. I like that. That's what I'm going with. I'm just going to round off these top parts here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boop, 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 boop. Easy peasy. Now I'll round off the bottom and we're done. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Down to 2s here. Okay, good deal. Do we have enough room to actually see a trunk of a tree? Let me give me more height. Move this until it's at the top of our dude here. I'm gonna paste. There we go. Turn everything else off for a second. I just need to see the bottom. Not this one. No, not that one. Or that one. Okay. Uh-oh. What am I looking for? There we are. Mm-hmm. There we go. That's a little too beveled, but maybe it'll be fine. People shouldn't be staring at that part of the tree anyway. Give me less height. It's so weird. I have to think about the angle it's being seen. Okay, I'm gonna go with that because that's how it's being seen. Save it and let's start putting it around in places. I should really just, instead of trying to copy paste, copy paste, copy paste a million times. I'm gonna see if I can call on this. I'm gonna save it. Delete that. And ooh, okay. How to do this in a way that does not drive me insane. I'll go into here because I have to do this so I can access it this way. I want to call on them like this. Then I have to go into here, which isn't the worst thing in the world exactly. Is it not going to let me add? Okay. There we are. Yes. No. And the mirror's off. The only difference about doing it this way is that I can't really determine the height because it's only adding them to the flat surface that they're on. And I want the snow to have curvature as I'm adding the trees in, but I also want the trees to be very controlled in the height that they wind up in. So I'm trying to think of how I want to do that. How do I want to do that? Just shear you just for like a second. 0.5 maybe. We'll try it way more steep now. Okay, that, but like rotated. Okay, I'm going to rotate this. Oh, starting to rot sprite. See by 90. And then move it as an object. Okay, I like that. I'll paste it and rotate this on the Z a couple times. Let me get into my camera position. Okay. Hmm. Trying to think of how this, like the water level is going to come around and through. And we might be able to add these objects together later. Okay. Layering things back in. I think this will do. One more time. I'm going to sandwich things in from here. Like here until they're nice and kosher. One more rotation. Give me one more rotation. couple of shelves don't line up. Almost. Almost. Okay. So we have room for the water to come in and around like that. And we have several layers with which we can build our little scene, but we're going to have to add near to the bottom here so they don't get messed up. So, got a plan. Just going to grab this, all of it, and move it up. Like a whole bunch. Excellent. Excellent. And then from here, just manually push it back down. So it's nice and smooth again. Perfect. Okay. I'm starting to see how it's gonna, I see how it's gonna happen. And the magma drawing is really coming along. Definitely looks rainy. I'm really gonna eat my words tomorrow if they announce Half-Life 3. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's just the shader being weird. No problem. Oh, I want more coffee though. Give me my model back. Tasty House. Have you actually eaten a gingerbread house? Did you enjoy it? I'm envious. Every time like I've tasted gingerbread house, it's just not been the most pleasant, you know? Excellent. And then from here, we'll save it. And I'll take this one. I think this is where I'll start layering in trees. From here, we can just drop them in like shaders, right? There we go. Excellent. No, I hit the end of it. Okay. Some of them have to happen behind for sure. All right. So far, so good. There should be some gaps. So let me make sure to not hang out in any particular object for too long so I can make sure that I'm adding things into and also allowing things to have a bit of a gap. Man, all the crows are hanging out in this one corner. They really like hanging out with Gordon. Maybe that tree will sort of stand alone. Yeah, okay. There should be way more happening over here, though. Like a whole bunch right along through here. Perfect. Okay. And what else? Let's go into this one for a minute. Okay. Uh, Layer on a whole bunch of forest back here. What happened there? Anyway. Real dense from here on. Okay, and then like this is where the water's going to come in. Okay, let me go ahead and make that happen. Save this, make a new object. My mission for you, leopard, is to go and find a gingerbread house. Some of them you can even buy pre-made, or maybe you can find them in a bakery just ready to go. Because surely not everybody just wants to have kits that they build, and that way you can get one that's like, this is professionally the most gingerbreadness house ever. No room for being like skewed in flavor. I want you to eat it as though you are a Titan from Attack on Titan. Just tear into the thing. As one should be able to eat these. Report back to me on how it actually tastes. Because I'm not crazy. Because of the way that you have to build one, they just don't taste good. And then I'll just push it into place here. Probably like that. Wherever that Z fighting is, we'll trim it manually, if it lets me. Okay. And one more. Okay. Ta-da! It's not done. It's not done yet, but like you're seeing it now, right? We're all seeing it together. The idea. Y'all were here from the beginning to the end, 3 hours, and we've got a creek, snow, trees, a gingerbread house. I think we're nearing the end. Almost there. Just a little bit more. Okay, and then I'll probably pull the snow forward that way. Go into the object, please. Thank you. What? Clear everything. Clear everything. I'm gonna make this run closer to the house. want to really bring it in. Okay. Okay. To really finish this out, what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do is lift the object size limit or manually trim all of our snow objects until they're within the frame of what I want. Which is going to be tricky to do. Not impossible, but tricky to do. Because from here, I'm going to need them to be something I can sculpt our water into more than just layering an object and moving it around that way. Let me save this before I do anything silly. See, if I take all of our objects and try to, boop, I guess it's kind of close, but you see where the chop happens, right? It's limited to that object size. Ah, okay. So, bringing this object in is going to be a matter of, okay, if I mess with the object scale, I have to do it outside of here. I just don't remember if I know how to get to that setting. It's like a lot of Magic of Voxel's settings are exposed in a way that even I can find them, which is cool, but also I don't always understand what I'm looking at. It's in the config files, I think. Somewhere in all of this, I think, is the limit that you, this should be in the render settings, not in the actual object size. Okay, no. Hacks. Well, Zergling, if you see it, then you let me know, because I don't always know what I'm looking at. How many variations of carrots should you make? 2, maybe 3. I think 3 is plenty. Anything more than 3 is probably going to be overkill. More detail than the average eye is going to see for the duration of the time that they're going to be looking at it. So don't worry about it. Just do 2, maybe 3. Okay. I don't see it. Dang it. It's something in here. Doom scrolling on TikTok. I hear you. I kind of want to also take a little brain break, but we're almost there. We're almost there. All right, I'm going to give up on that. We're not going to do it that way. We are gonna have to do it a different way. I guess I'll just have to leave them in there and really just sculpt the water around it, which is unfortunate. What if I merge them 2 at a time? Go from there. Yeah, even that is like not favorable. Because if I trim up on the other side and then try to merge them again, I might lose our trees. I'll leave them be. I'll leave them be. The setting doesn't matter enough. We'll do it this way. Because I can't be spending a million years on this. I just don't want to. I bet you found some carrots on Steam, eh? No, I don't know. Um, is if Blockbench isn't on Steam, I think you can add um if you want things to run through Steam, you can add them in. Okay. Grab all of that out. Maybe I can trim this like off camera a little bit. I'm gonna make another bit of snow. Clearing up like that. And then from here, add in some of this snow, which will allow me to remove some of the snow from over here. And then I can carve our water a little bit better. I think that might be the way to do this. No, not you. I'm going to move you over here. Call you water and hide you. You can now, oh wait, not you. Turn off. We're in snow. Need to grab this. And I'm just going to remove everything in this plane. To prevent sea fighting with our water when we start sculpting it. Okay, gotta be careful about that. This way? Maybe. I think I can leave this much in. Turn the water on and see. So far, so good. Turn the snow off. Okay. Whatever this one is. Not you. Yeah, okay, we're in the right one. This is it. We have to make sure you are trimmed up a little bit. At least this much. Let's turn the water on and see how that is. Okay. I think that'll do it. Oh shit, no. No, no. Just this little piece here. Inconsequential enough to remove without destroying our scene. Ooh, almost there. Started doom scrolling, open Steam to check if Blockbench. Oh, I saw that already. Sorry. Just catching up. Oh yeah, that would be a good way to have it like auto update. Um, I don't know if it's on there. And I'm just sort of painting in a little curve. Easy peasy. All of that effort just to make sure the water could curve a little bit. There's plenty of jaggies involved in this right now, but I'm not caring. We're almost there. Can clean it later. Okay, maybe I can just really quick tune up these corners here. So I don't get mad at myself later. Almost. Almost. Okay, I think that's all we're going to be able to see. Right? Right. Let's start rendering. Oh no, we ran out of water. No. Hmm. Am I really out of space? Like if I trim up from here, is anyone gonna know? Yeah, nobody's gonna know. That's what we'll do. Nobody's gonna see that part. There we go. And from here, I can even add in some trees, probably. What? Oh, the height. I never added the height in. Here. Okay. Don't want to, I might add a little path here and a bridge. If I do that at this point, it's probably going to happen off camera. I will want to make sure that this water is nestled in the scene. So I'm going to make a couple of places that have a bit more density going on. Did I actually add that? I did. When did this happen? Make sure this cut is hidden with more trees. In my throw a blanket over it solution. Even here. Throw a little blanket over that. And nobody's gonna know. Ta-da! Thank you, Zergling. Okay, we could mess with the lights infinitely, but I'm not gonna have time. I will probably just drop an HDRI in here that has like some pretty sunset lighting in the final and really mess with like the direction. The only thing I'm gonna do as I'm starting to wind down is make this glass with some transparency, maybe. A lot of reflection. Don't know how much reflection actually I want to go with. And yeah. Let me turn up the transparency a bit more. No, I'd lose that blue. I'd lose all the pretty blueness of it. Okay. And I might even take that blue and pull it like so. So that snow looks like it comes up from there, you know? Last thing, for sure the last thing though. No, not you. Turn the water off. All of these other snow pieces are gonna drive me nuts. Okay, if I go up from there and then turn the water on, it's still, yeah, it's still messed up. Who is it? You. I think we're good. I think we're good and nothing else gets messed up. Good deal. Just for a little bit of dip in the water. Bit of a shore. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there as I find someone for us to go raid. And thank y'all for coming to hang out. And I'm open to suggestions for who we raid. And at the moment, I don't know. Oh yeah, let's check out the magma. Oh my god, what have you done? Yeah, we'll leave it on this while we're looking. Oh no! What did I do? There we go. That's what I was trying to do. This is Pixel Tuner, I know it. Rise and shine on Steam Carrot. It all means something. I know it. This is wonderful. Give me a new window. Let's check out some people on Twitch and see who we're gonna go bother. Probably Taijiro. What's Taijiro doing? What else can we connect to this? Rise and shine? No, no. You gotta draw it underneath. Are you trying to draw like a whiteboard? It's all coming together. I can see it. I can see everything. I can see all the wires. It all makes sense. Okay, let's go raid Taijiro. All aboard. Did that actually work? Did it go through? Oh, there it is. Oof. Thought I broke it. Thanks for coming to hang out. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I'll be here again tomorrow. And I'll be making some critters, I think. Maybe rigging them even. And until then, bye.